Getting ready to apply for your pre-approval, but not quite sure if you'll qualify? I typically get questions from people pretty frequently about what the minimum credit scores are needed to apply. But equally as important as credit score and credit history are two other big items. Think of it as a three-legged stool. To get a mortgage, all three legs of the stool must be working. If one leg is too short or one leg is wobbly, the stool just won't stand up when you sit down on it. In the mortgage world, the three legs of the stool are credit, income, and assets. It's a given you must meet the minimum required credit scores. And to see what those are, check out my other recent video about minimum credit scores needed for each type of loan program. But you also must have sufficient income to cover your new debt load. This means we have to look at all of your existing and ongoing debts as well as the new house payment, the principal, interest, taxes, insurance, PMI, and any HOA fees on the property. We also have to look at any new debts expected to be opened up before closing, things like any new credit accounts that were recently opened but not yet reporting on the credit report, or other new items like child support or alimony that are not on the credit report. If your debt to income ratio is too high, no matter how much money you have for down payment or how high your credit score is, you cannot get a loan approval. It's the same thing with assets. You can have perfect credit and a low debt to income ratio, but if you don't have enough money for the down payment and closing costs, then your loan won't make it to the closing table. When we review an application for pre-approval, we take all three of these factors into consideration. If one of the three is just a little weak, then we know that there is a plan, and we know there is a plan in place to correct it. We know we can proceed with that condition to be met. But if we don't know how you plan on getting from point A to point B and meeting that condition, then your pre-approval is frankly worthless, and you probably shouldn't be making any offers. If you have any questions on the pre-approval process and what it takes to get pre-approved, let's talk and start that conversation now before you apply. Have a great day.